What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at the recently released 2025 Merlin UEFA Women's Euro box from Topps. These dropped for £85 on the Topps UK website, which is about 115 bucks. And we're here to show you guys what this set is all about. So let's get right into it, guys. If you enjoy this kind of content, want to see more, consider dropping a like down below and subscribing if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel and really helps us put more content out there. I like this for you guys. And when you click on eBay search links on this page and make a purchase, it can result in us earning a commission, which also supports us in the long run as part of the eBay Partner Network. So here are all the packs. They do have two dummies here to counter weighing the boxes. Pretty smart idea. But let's take a look at all the sides of the box. So this is going to be a 8x5 format, 40 cards total. We are going to be getting 3 numbered cards and 1 auto as well. Here's the bottom and here is the back. And you can also actually get the mascots cards. I think it's going to be like a case hit or multi-case hit. I don't know if there's that many people looking for those cards. But in terms of, actually, before we get into base parallels, every 5 boxes should be getting a bonus auto. So you could potentially get 2 autos in 1 box. So just an FYI. But yeah, here's a reference table on the screen for you guys to go over the base parallels and help visualize things. But yeah, based on this, it does look like they made between like 10,000 to 15,000 boxes of these. Haven't seen any case information online for these like anywhere, so we're gonna have to work with what we have right now. But in terms of case hits, we are looking at the classic match ball autos that we've seen in the past in many other Merlin Chrome sets, as well as the Renaissance case hit as well. This is gonna be a non-Chrome set, so for the first time, I think we're gonna see a lot of these on foil. But upping the rarity from that, we do have Basel at Night, which theoretically should be a multi-case hit, like we've seen in other sets as well. And dual autos added to the mix as well. Unfortunately, no odds information for any of these, so we don't really know how rare they are exactly. But yeah, in addition to that, we do have the only one cards that Topps added this season. And if you don't know what that is, I'll put up a official description from Topps on the screen for you guys. But as we mentioned in previous videos, it's basically a true one-of-one that'll only exist once for any player in their entire career, and it won't look like any other one-of-ones. But let's get started with pack number 1 here. I have not ripped e-commerce packs here in a while. All the packs kind of have the same feeling, and the card stock should be very, very similar. But starting us off is going to be Mystic Knights Alba Redondo. We got another one here. There's our first unlicensed one, so I'm going to put that in a separate pile. And then here's the base design. And here's what the back looks like. I think the insert might be, it's not the same, but it's similar. Then we have another unlicensed one. And so far, all of our licensed ones have been Spain and Netherlands. I have a feeling we're gonna get our first numbered card in this pack, but I have 0 expectations for this release. There is another licensed one and another one. And we have Selma Basha, unfortunately not licensed, but our auto is going to be Kira Walsh. Unfortunately, it had to be an unlicensed card. So these are going to be slightly thicker than the regular base, but they should fit in your good old 35-point top loaders. So it's a nice auto. I mean, especially with the colors, it looks really nice, but unfortunately, it's, yeah, she's wearing what some people in the UK call phys ed uniform. But here we go, pack number, what is this, number 3, I think at this point. I mean, it does feel slightly like a weird release, to be honest, especially with the timing and everything, but okay, Peak Power. This is one of the not so common inserts, but it's not like anything crazy. And we do have a numbered card behind this. Lauren Hemp. All right, so we're getting some good players, but unfortunately, it's not a good image. So out of 75, and the stamping for the serial on these is different than this one. So this is like on the surface like raised, and then this is actually like punched or whatever you want to call it. So let's put Lauren over there. Got Peak Power once again. You are going to be seeing, actually I changed my mind. I really genuinely thought from what I've seen online that those were slightly rarer than Mystic Knights, but I think we're going to be getting a bunch of those. So we should have 2 more base numbered cards, and maybe if we're lucky enough, we get an extra. Ooh, what is this? Is that a case hit or something? I don't know. This can't be. I feel like this has to be in like every other box or something. I don't know. There's the trophy. It's no superfractor, but let's actually sleeve it just in case. And let's put that one over there. We will do a recap at the end, of course. And of course, these are shorter prints than the base, the duals. And you can also get dual autos as well. There's our first national debut, aka rookie. I'm trying to keep track of all the unlicensed cards because we will show you guys how many we got at the end of the video. But so far, not too shabby. And there we go, answered our question. And oh, what is that? I feel like we have a case hit here. It's kind of what it looks like. So we're gonna set this one to the back. Hopefully it's a really, really nice one here at the end. We still have 3 packs. If we get a Bonmati or Puteas case hit, I would be pretty happy with that. All right. We got some more licensed. It's a very interesting looking one. And 2 packs left before the big reveal. And you can also get the case hits numbered as well. So you can, I think you can for sure get 10s and 5s and 1 of 1s. I don't know if they'll go higher. They might. But here's out of 25. So far, all of our numbered cards, whether auto or not, are unlicensed, unfortunately. Manuela Giuliano. And yeah, orange out of 25. Peak power with the Alps in the background. And some more inserts. Last pack before the reveal. I grabbed like 1 box from the Topps website and I wasn't expecting anything, but I'm glad we at least are going to be walking away with a case hit. Hopefully it's going to be a licensed team. So fingers crossed, and I think that is going to be it for the regular packs. So definitely not common. We got 2 of these in 1 box. All right, let's do this slowly. No idea what to expect once again. I think we only really got 1 national debut. It's pretty wild. All right, let's see what this, I think it's going to be a Renaissance. And I can't tell. Oh, it's got like a little foil action going on in the back. I don't know if it's numbered. 3, 2, 1. It is going to be 1 out of 25. Fridolina Rolfo. So glad that we got this one. It could have been, I'm pretty sure there's unlicensed Renaissances in the set, but look at that one. That one looks sick. That one looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Here is the back. And wow, what are the chances, guys? So it does have like, let me show you guys. Maybe the sleeve was blocking it a little bit, but it does have some like opal action going on, or like cracked ice, so that's kind of cool. So I'm glad, even though these aren't like the chrome stock Renaissance that we're used to seeing, they did give it like a unique foil pattern to make it more aesthetically pleasing. So definitely a big fan of this one. Probably the highlight of this entire set. But all right, let's do a recap here. I'm going to show you guys. So I think we only got 1 national debut, which is like rookie. And then how many unlicensed cards did we get? Actually, there's another one. Another national debut. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So almost 25% of all the cards we got were unlicensed, which is pretty unfortunate. And then in terms of numbered cards, we are going to be getting 3 and a auto, of course, unlicensed, 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 and then our 3rd numbered card, fortunately, was licensed, and this one is a case hit. It looks really, really sick in my opinion. So yeah, I'd love to see it. But in terms of a rating, guys, I'll put it up on the screen while we talk about it. Some of you might have already kind of, you know, seen where this is going to go, but it is going to be pretty rough. Starting with the design, it is pretty simple. It does the job. It's nothing too crazy, but, you know, a lot of us were expecting chrome stock for this, especially, you know, using the Merlin name, but we have seen like Merlin heritage in the past, so it's not like every time you hear Merlin, it means chrome stock. But since this is an online set from Topps, I mean, I don't know, I guess they just really couldn't make it happen since it's under like the e-commerce category. And I don't want to sound like a broken record at this point, but the unlicensed team thing is going to be an issue. It's definitely going to put a damper on the design factor, of course, but it is what it is. We're going to have to deal with it, unfortunately. But in terms of base set size, it is in a decent spot, especially for a full tournament set. But the launch price could have been cheaper. I mean, you have like unlicensed teams, once again, non-chrome stock, women's league, could have been like 30, 40 bucks cheaper in my opinion. So I don't know, maybe we can work on future releases with that. But the auto checklist is slightly better than average, though, believe it or not. But the timing of the set and, you know, using the Merlin name kind of made it feel like somewhat of a lazy release. The Merlin name has a lot of weight to it, so I guess this one just really didn't meet expectations fully. And, you know, especially compared to the men's league, we all know that the demand just like isn't there for like women's sets, unfortunately, at this point. But Topps is always putting in the effort to expand and grow the women's soccer card community. So thumbs up for doing that continuously. But besides a really nice auto or like a case hit from these, you're really gonna hope to get like a 1/1 or something like that. Because, you know, I mean, we got lucky in our box, but most of these are not gonna look like that whatsoever. We did get 3 unlicensed number cards as well, unfortunately. So yeah, just gonna leave it at that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more content, group breaks, and giveaways. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.